Tes tes. Oke, tes aman ya. Genshin sudah ada. Oke, untuk si ininya ya teman-teman ya, untuk si live streaming itu bakal mulai jam 19.00, jadi masih setengah jam lagi. Nah, untuk menemani setengah jamnya mungkin aku bakalan ya harian paling ya. Di sini kalau misalkan lihat di bagian Twitch itu belum mulai ya. Jadi kita bakalan main Genshin dulu aja. Baiklah. Genshin Impact. Wait. Oke. Seperti biasa weekly ya. Weekly-nya itu aku di Mondstadt biar cepat aja. Halo Iqbal, selamat datang di live streaming. Welcome. Berarti nanti untuk si 5 star barunya Yelan, kemudian ada Kooky Shinobu di bintang 4-nya. Setelah itu untuk clearannya ada Xiao, yang incer Xiao bisa diambil Xiao-nya. Setauku itu doang ya, yang lainnya belum tahu lagi. Jadi antara Xiao sama Yelan yang baru diketahui ya. Oke. Masih pakai Ayato karena friendshipnya belum penuh. Oke, lanjut lagi. Squee. Ntar aku tarik dulu ke sini. Agak deket. Aduh, nggak ada api aku. Pakai air bisa ya? Kayaknya nggak bisa nih. Oh, bisa pecah ya pakai claymore. Oke, aman. Pakai claymore bisa pecah ternyata. Baiklah. Makin sepi aja ya live streamingnya ya. Mungkin lagi pada bosan, aku aja sendiri sebenarnya bosan ya kalau nggak ada konten Genshin ya, nggak ada yang dibahas juga. Eps, mantap. Buat kondens. Jam berapa? 20 menit lagi ya, kayaknya bisa deh kita sekalian ngabisin resin. Aku berharap Kazuha di 2.8 ya. Di 2.8 biar ya nggak terlalu lama gitu nabung si Primogem ya. Karena semakin lama semakin banyak karakter baru yang harus ditinggalkan demi Kazuha gitu. Jadi aduh, susah ya. Aduh. Aduh.
旗よ、ここにやりよ。
Ya, mati.
やりよ。
Tamengnya. Semoga aja Xiao di 2.7 di 2.7 kok Xiao kok. Kalau Iqbal mau gacha Xiao persentase dia ada tuh besar ya, karena di liker sana di di Twitter itu banyak yang bilang kalau Xiao itu barang Yelan gitu. Jadi kayak double banner mungkin ya. Jadi Yelan sama Xiao terus satunya lagi ini entah siapa gitu. Satunya lagi. Soalnya yang aku lihat dari leak itu karakter bintang 4-nya Yelan sama Xiao itu sama. Biasa kalau sama yaitu ini teman-teman apa? Double banner. By the way di sini azan jadi aku diem dulu ya. Untung ada. Untung ada. Sekitar 15 menitan lagi. Kunjungi Mona, what the heck kunjungi Mona? Katanya Mona nggak ada di rumah. Ini apaan ya? Kok panjang gini misi harian nih? Oke. Di mana Mona, Catherine? Oh, Catherine juga nggak lihat. Kakak ketemu Monanya di mana Mona? Lewat sini aja. Nanti aku refresh lagi deh. Ntar teman-teman, aku sekalian refresh lagi ya. Yo. Belum ya? Masih offline? Masih aman? Masih offline ternyata si Twitch-nya. Oke. Sip. Bla 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 selesai. Paling aku mau ini 2 kali. Pakai kecing aja biar cepet. karena dia areanya lumayan oke. Kalau nggak salah ini lawannya Fatui ya. Tracer harder.
よいしょ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよ。左右ルコー雨描きがたし。逃がさない。行くわよ。
Oke. Satu kali run ya. Kalau di sebelah sana itu kalau nggak salah ruin kalau nggak salah. Ruin Hunter kalau nggak salah ya. Agak ini. Berarti pakai ini ya. Oke. Kemudian ke sini. Aku cek lagi ya teman-teman ya. Siapa tahu sudah. Biasanya tuh dia lebih cepat 10 menit 10 menit ya. Biasanya ya, setauku. Oke. Pakai Ayaka saja. Ya, kecil-kecil dulu aja. Penuh lagi seperti biasa, kocak. Oh, oke, lumayan. Bus energi recharge ya. Not bad. Dia megang apa senjatanya? Attack persen. Coba ini siapa tahu dapat bagus. Come on. Kan energi recharge pasti dapatnya. Kalau perfect stat terus ada energi recharge pasti dikasih energi recharge dah. Ada aja kocok. Satu kali lagi. Aduh, kenapa di goblet ininya? Goblet ya. Harusnya Sand of Aeon, attack persen gitu. Sepuluh menit lagi.
みんながそばにいてくれる。雨描きがたし、この剣はわかるかい？左右ルコ。天道万象。立った。踊りなさい。
Oke. Kita coba lagi di 12 dapat apa? Kalau energi recharge lagi berarti jelek ya. Tapi kalau misalnya dapat crit damage bakalan jadi bagus. Crit rate masih oke. Oke, nanti dulu aja. Lanjut ke ini aja.
Your character?
Belum ya?
Belum. There's the GPS here.
Belum yuk. Masih offline. Kepencet cuy. Oke, ini bagus, nice. Oke. Akhirnya dapat crit rate ya. Oke. Akhirnya, ya ampun. Pakai siapa ya? Oh, ini kereta tuh udah bagus, Bambang. Ya ampun. Ternyata crit rate-nya udah ada, kirain belum ada. Depoknya. Ini juga crit rate lagi. Shit lah. Halo Gip, welcome to the stream. 5 menit lagi guys, sebentar. Aku cek lagi. Biasa tuh lebih cepet dia tuh, kayak siapa tahu kan kita lebih cepat nontonnya. Belum cuy. Masih offline guys. Masih offline. Kalau gitu ya ini deh. Lanjut dulu Genshin dulu. Feelingku ada 3 karakter yang bakalan bisa digacha ya. Feelingku nih. Cuman nggak tahu juga sih. Pokoknya ada double banner aja kayaknya ya. Coba nanti lihat aja. Double banner. Jar batuk. Masih batuk kayak. Oh iya, aku belum ini. Wait, contoh mate. Aku belum absen. Absen harian. Belum absen harian, GG. Gak usah super lah, kelamaan. Lanjut ke Catherine. Ya, ambil Catherine. Oke. Sip. Kalau misalnya aku lihat ya, Yelannya tuh bagus ya teman-teman ya ternyata ya. Setelah apa namanya? diperbaiki miHoYo ya, tadinya nggak bisa dikomboin sama si Hutao, sekarang bisa dikomboin sama Hutao Yelan. Jadi kayak penggantinya Shinkyu, mana Shinkyu? Shinkyu gitu. Jadi Shinkyu bintang 5 lah. Kalau misalnya kalian rebutan Shinkyu gitu ya. Kalau saran aku sih bisa full Yelan ya. Cuma karena aku ada Ayato dan bisa dikomboin sama Ayaka juga, airnya luas juga, jadi no problem kalau misalnya nggak gacha Yelan ya. Cuma kalau misalnya kalian belum punya karakter air tuh sedikit ya teman-teman ya. Karakter air itu cuman bisa di hitung dikit lah, 5 apa ya kalau nggak salah ya. Pokoknya dikit aja tuh si karakter air. Kalau misalkan lihat di sini ada berapa coba karakter air? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ada 6 karakter air ya, ditambah Yelan nanti ada 7. Kalau misalnya kalian lihat karakter-karakter yang lain itu udah banyak ya. Cuma kalau misalnya karakter air yang sub DPS dan itu ngehit terus itu cuma 3 berarti. Shinkyu, Yelan sama si Ayato pun nggak begitu bagus untuk si nge-apply airnya ya. Lebih bagus Shinkyu sama Yelan ternyata. Jadi kalau misalnya kalian pengen Yelan, gas aja bagus. Oke. Cuman di bannernya Yelan bintang 4-nya jelek ya teman-teman ya. Noel, Barbara, dan satunya lagi lupa aku satunya siapa. Pokoknya jelek aja. Jadi kurang worth it kalau misalnya gacha di banner itu ya. Katanya Yelan wangi dong. Alah. DOVA. Pemuja ketek Yelan. Aduh. Ngecek lagi. Belum mulai. Aduh, lama banget guys. Video. Belum mulai ternyata. 2 menit lagi. Cuma belum mulai. Ya udahlah. Gacha artefak aja dah. Punyanya si Yanfe. Karena si Yanfe di sini pakai senjata ini, ada Doko. Kan nggak ada senjata yang lain kan? Ini apa? Attack persen. Pakai Doko jadi ya pakai crit rate aja deh di sini deh. Pakai crit rate. Mana crit rate? Buset, dah banyak banget. Apakah ada crit rate yang bagus? Bagus nih. Nope. Aduh, lebih bagus ini. Ya, Yelan mah nggak usah. Yelan lagi. Yanfe mah nggak usah pakai energi recharge dah. Bismillah. Coba kita gacha artefak. Oke, coba cek lagi. Oke, live now ya. Tidak jadi gacha artefak. Ternyata sudah live ya. Bentar, sabar. Oh, masih ini ya. Masih awal-awal, masih intro mungkin ya. Live now tapi kagak ada. Oke. Kalau misalnya kalian lihat di sini ya. Tuh. Live chatnya sudah bergerak. Live chat sudah bergerak, gengs. No, Iulan number one. Aduh, Iulan number one lagi. Gacha Yelan Han. Gacha Kazuha dah. Udah ada Ayato. Soalnya. Masih belum ya, aku kabarin kalau udah nih, ntar. Masih belum mulai dia. Sambil gacha artefak dah. Sambil nungguin. Hulu. Surem. Yuk kita gacha artefak guys. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ini kalau misalnya energi recharge bagus sih. Salah. Boom. Nice. Nah ini belum tentu nih. Nanti pas dinaikin jadi apa nih? Belum ya. Aku tuh takutnya ketinggalan gitu di awal. Refresh aja deh. Udah anjir, bangke.
Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
Just focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll figure out the rest.
Besar nggak guys?
Gotcha. Busted. Here comes the catch. Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Kooky Shinobu. Ini udah pindah belum nih? Ini belum pindah.
Our bond is strong. Stand with me. Lightning purified.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this?
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Something's not right.
Oh ketemu ini lagi.
Something's wrong
Lumin.
with this domain. Leave now. Get out of there.
Ketemu Lumin lagi, GG.
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me.
Aduh. Itu ada tambahannya apa ya? Ada map baru soalnya. Oke, kode. Kode guys. Kode. Ada kode baru. Coba ketik. LAN VJ SFUD D 6cm LAN FJ SFUD 6cm ya. Oke. Aku simpan dulu biar sekali 3 nanti.
Ooh, how dramatic was that?
Yeah.
For real. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding.
Pindah.
Shell's voice sounded a little odd in the trailer, so I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Ini
And
poninya
it
Yelan
looks like
miring
we
gitu.
also get to see some more of Lumine or Ether, depending on which twin you chose. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, we have so much stuff to introduce to everyone today.
I'm pretty sure that everyone's waiting to see all these new characters and what their new event wishes will be, so let's get started with
Kok udah
that.
nyempil si ini ya, Ito ya. Jangan-jangan ada
In the
banner
early
Ito.
part of
Alah,
version
Ito
2.7,
kambing.
our new playable character Yelan will be appearing in her
Beneran
own
Ito kan?
event wish. At the same time, our
Jadi
own
ada
buddy
double
Shao
banner
will also
sama
be
si
returning
Ito.
for a rerun
Anjir, kagak
in
guna
his
dah.
event wish. In the later part of version 2.7, Arataki Ito
That's me.
will be making a return alongside his deputy leader, Kooky Shinobu, in his own event wish.
Kooky Shinobu. She's a dreamboat. She can do anything.
Also, in terms of weapons,
Aqua
travelers can
Simulacra.
expect to see an all-new weapon banner featuring the new 5-star bow, Aqua Simulacra. And that covers the new event wishes for version 2.7.
Buat Yelan
Next,
banget
we
nih.
have a quick
Iya,
trailer to give us a preview of the first of our new characters, Yelan.
Roll tape!
Yelan. Oke, Yelan. Dia bukan DPS kan? Sub DPS kan?
Hello, traveler. Call me Yelan. I think you may need my help, and I just so happen to be interested in some information.
Ini
you
VA
have.
Inggris?
In other words, you scratch my back, I'll
Endo
scratch
Ayah
yours.
GP-nya. Ya, pemuja kelek jalan udah mulai dah.
Cool. I like that dice move.
I really like how she
Ih,
turns into
keren banget ya si bajunya cuy.
Yeah, I love how
Pakai
swift her
outer
movements are.
putih, dalamnya hitam sama biru.
And that dash, yeah,
Oh,
super cool.
Totally.
That's dope. And what a silky
Keren,
smooth
keren.
voice.
Aw, shucks.
So many of you may already recognize Yelan from when she appeared in the chasm.
Yelan.
Her archery skills are pretty impressive. So, Laura, would you mind lifting the veil on this mysterious character?
Of course. Yelan is the mysterious owner of the Yenshang Tea House in Liyue.
Definitely not
dari
the
Liyue ya?
first mysterious tea house owner we've met.
That's right. Would you look at that? Seems like
Ada
running a
hubungannya sama
tea
tea house
house can
lagi?
be a pretty confrontational job in Teyvat.
Anjir penontonnya
Yeah,
anjir.
I guess so. Actually,
nggak
though,
kalian?
being a tea house owner is not the only identity Yelan has. In fact, you could say that Yelan is a person with many different faces. She relies on her acting skills to naturally blend into any social setting, pull some strings to guide the course of events, and then, poof, disappear before anyone's noticed. Her activities have taken her across the other nations of Teyvat, and even to the Abyss.
All right, nice. So she also travels around to that, like the traveler.
Well, yeah, but maybe a little more dangerous.
Katanya si Yelan ini ya
Hey, the traveler
suka
can be dangerous.
Well,
Sure, that-
Yelan prefers the
traveling gitu.
thrill of
Makanya dia
exploring
bisa sampai
dangerous
ke Chasm
places
mungkin
and
ya.
living
Gila
on the edge a little.
Interesting. If you ask me, Yelan is starting to sound more like a special agent type of character.
Well, sounds like you are following the clues, Zach. Yelan is actually a special intelligence officer that reports to Ningguang, and she serves as a reliable
Oh.
line of defense in protecting Liyue. Even those on the inside,
Intelligent
like Ganyu,
reporter
don't know
ya.
the full
Jadi
extent of Yelan's duties.
kayak
So in other words, Yelan
mata-matanya
works
si
under
Ningguang,
Ningguang?
Kinda, but I wouldn't put it quite like that. To Yelan, her relationship with Ningguang isn't about rank, it's more about a collaboration. Ningguang arranges dangerous work, and Yelan brings her the resulting intel.
This sounds so secretive. I'm kind of curious about how these two started working together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of her work, Yelan keeps tabs on any extraordinary individuals she comes across and puts them on a list. It wouldn't surprise me if we even found the Traveler on her list, and that she's been keeping a close eye on them.
Wait, are you serious?
Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, as someone who works in special intelligence, Yelan is a master of disguise and an expert at seeing through people and understanding what they're thinking.
So, if you'd like to see how Yelan operates in tough scenarios and works to uncover the truth, then
Berarti
be
masih
sure
ada
to check
hubungannya
out her
sama
story
Ningguang ya,
quest,
Yelan tuh.
Umbrabilis Orcus Chapter,
Okay.
dropping in version 2.7.
Sweet. Okay, so now that we've heard a little bit about Yelan's background, how about we talk about her combat capabilities?
Let's do it! Yelan wields a bow and manipulates a Hydro Vision, and in combat, she's a Hydro DPS character that combines rapid attacks with agile mobility.
Hydro
She's an
DPS karakter
expert
anjir.
at weaving in and out of dangerous situations by swiftly moving across the battlefield
the
and
heck?
rejoining the fray with powerful attacks.
She's so agile. You know, she may move as gracefully as a flower petal in the wind, but do not cross her. She is a beast with that bow.
Hydro DPS.
After a short time out of combat, Yelan will enter a breakthrough state, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have decreased charge time. And once charged, she can fire a breakthrough barb that will deal AoE hydro damage. Yelan's speed becomes quickly apparent in her elemental skill, Lingering Lifeline. Tapping or holding the skill button
Okay.
allows her to
Ada
move
dua ya.
rapidly
Ada tap
using her
sama-
lifeline, marking opponents along her path.
Ada tap sama hold.
When her rapid move ends, the lifeline will explode,
Tiga,
dealing
empat.
hydro damage to marked targets.
4
Yelan also
energi.
has a fixed chance to reset her breakthrough
4
state
energi ya.
based on the number of opponents
Mental
marked.
skillnya sama kayak
Cool. So we
Shingyu.
better try to mark a whole crowd of
Okay.
enemies to maximize the damage.
Mm-hmm. Her elemental burst,
empat,
depth
3 sampai 4.
Clarion Dice, deals AoE hydro damage and creates wondrous dice, which aid her in battle. The dice follow the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack when your active character uses a normal attack, and each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. With Yelan's passive talent, Adapt with Ease, the active character's damage increases over time while the dice are active.
I'm telling you, do not
pasifnya
mess with her.
ningkatin
She sounds
aktif karakter ya,
gnarly.
jadi bisa jadi sub DPS ini.
Sounds like she could also fill a solid support role too.
Totally.
Bentar, aku dengerin dulu teman-teman.
Yelan also has another passive talent called Turn Control, which causes Yelan's max HP to be increased based on the number of elemental types that are present in the party. And finally, because of Yelan's
Jadi aku yang
understanding
kedua
of the
kurang
Liyue region,
ini pokoknya
she
berhubungan dengan
gains
HP
increased
aja.
rewards when dispatched on a
Ini
Liyue
coba aku cari deh.
expedition for 20 hours.
Ah, that makes sense.
Of course,
Increase
even after
HP gitu
sharing
katanya.
all this information, Yelan still has a lot of secrets. Travelers will have to spend more time with Yelan on their journey to learn more about her. She'll also be making an appearance in the new Archon Quest Interlude chapter coming in version 2.7. We'll have more details on that shortly, so don't miss it.
Nice. And now, I think it's about time we introduce our second new character, Kooky Shinobu. Oh, she's the pride and joy of the Arataki gang. Second to Ito.
Kooky
of course.
Shinobu
So,
ya.
let's see her in
Karakter
action.
bintang 4 yang baru. Batuk dulu guys, bentar. Kooky Shinobu, rambutnya hijau ya. Ninja. Gila pakai masker enggak tuh? Sword. Elektro. Tapi keren sih. Anjir keren-keren banget ya desainnya. Elemental skill. Ini elemental skillnya. Elemental burst, hujan kunai. Elemental burstnya. Ah, bukan hujan.
Just let me know
Kayak
if you ever find
nusuk ke
yourself in a
atas ya.
pinch. I can help you out.
Kooky Shinobu.
Oh, that's a spicy
So
trailer.
cool. Yeah. I love the way she looks, like her color scheme and of course the green hair and the
Keren
mask.
banget
Like she
karakter.
looks super capable.
Me too. Yeah, no, I
Oh,
love
dia
the
kayak cambuk
design.
gitu ya
I love
teman-teman ya.
that, like lightning
Nih.
flowing around her and the swords, the way they go up in the
Swordnya.
air and go down.
Well, you guys can see why she'd be an obvious addition to the Arataki gang. She's just that good. All right, leave the introduction to me, will you? Only after getting to know Shinobu can you really begin to fathom how important she is to the entire Arataki gang. Kooky Shinobu knows how to do almost anything and is constantly rescuing the boss, aka Ito, and fellow gang members from dangerous situations.
AKA Ito.
With her help, the little wandering gang of misfits in Hanamizaka has become a skilled crew capable of taking on any kind of commission.
Oh, I think I see who's really running things in the gang.
So the real question here is why would someone as competent as Shinobu ever choose to join the Arataki gang?
What are you trying to say, Zach?
Oh, you know what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm not exactly sure, but, let's move on. Anyway, we need to track the start of Shinobu's story back to her family. Turns out that her family has traditionally served as shrine maidens to Narukami for who knows how long.
So you're saying she went from a strict family of shrine maidens to join
Ini sih
the
dari ini ya.
Arataki gang?
Yeah.
Dari
Is that so
Inazuma ya,
surprising?
kalau misalnya
That's a
Kooky.
pretty big 180.
Kalau Yelan dari
Well, it just
Liu.
goes to show how much she's changed.
Kalau Inazuma,
When she
kalau
was
misalnya
younger,
Kooky mah dari
Shinobu
Inazuma.
was sent as an understudy to the Grand Narukami Shrine, but after a certain incident, she started to doubt whether she was really suited for the strict life of a shrine maiden. So Shinobu decided to leave the path of her family behind and search for a path of her own. Out of curiosity and personal interest, she took the initiative to learn a variety of crafts and skills, and it wasn't long before she obtained many certificates. So many, in fact, that she can't even fit all her qualifications on a business card. For example, Shinobu even went to study law in Liyue, which is when she met Yanfei.
So they know each other. Yanfei has some pretty random acquaintances.
Kenalannya si Yanfei
Shinobu's
katanya.
had the chance to meet many people along the course of her studies, but because she wanted a free work environment, she's rejected countless work opportunities.
Kayaknya si
She even
Shinobu ini nggak
passed on an
ikut
opportunity for
siapa-siapa ya.
Kujo
Kalau
Tengu
misalnya
to work
Sayu
in
kan
the
ikut
Tenryou
sama
production.
klannya si
Wait,
Ayato,
they know each other too?
Kamisato.
Mhm.
Kayaknya Shinobu ini kayak
And guess who she chose to
kayak
be
nggak
with?
ikut ke siapa-siapa gitu kayaknya ya.
You can
Yang
guess.
aku- Ini.
Ningguang?
Masih
It's the
kayaknya.
Arataki gang!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
that
some reason.
Guys, I'm so excited.
is great.
Anjir,
Okay,
satu.
moving
No
on.
one knows why.
Moving on. All right, if you're interested in learning more about Kooky Shinobu and the Arataki gang, and I know you are, then be sure to check out Shinobu's very own hangout
Oh,
event in
ada
version
hangout ya?
2.7.
Pastinya
Not
ya.
only will you get to see a day in the life of the Arataki gang, how exciting is that, but you'll also get to learn a lot more about Shinobu's past. And that's about all I can say for now. Travelers will have to check out the event to learn more. Okay, we've covered her backstory. Now let's see the Arataki gang's deputy leader kicking some butt in battle.
Woo.
Kooky Shinobu is a support character who wields a sword and uses her electro
Support
vision to both
character,
heal
Kooky Shinobu.
teammates and deal continuous damage from off the battlefield. She can do it all. Her unique skills allow her to sacrifice her own HP in combat in order to heal other party members.
Oh, bisa nge-heal?
Valiant.
That's so sweet of her.
It's selfless.
Nice.
It's generous. When she uses her elemental skill, Sanctifying Ring, she sacrifices a certain portion of her HP to create a grass ring of sanctification that'll heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous electro damage to surrounding opponents.
Bisa nge-heal
After
sama electro
unlocking the
damage.
passive talent Heart's Repose, her elemental skills healing and damage will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery.
Oke.
With another passive talent,
Dari elemental
Breaking
mastery ya?
Free, when Shinobu's HP is low, her healing bonus is increased.
Oke.
So, travelers will need
Jadi
to monitor
healingnya
her HP
sama
when
damage
using her
elektronya
skill. You don't want it to be too
kayaknya
low,
dari
but
elemental
at the
mastery
same
ya?
time, lower is also better.
semakin kecil
Definitely,
HP-nya
yes.
bakalan semakin
Shinobu's
healingnya semakin
elemental
deres.
burst, Gyoe Narukami Kariyama Right,
Tapi mungkin
creates
gak
a
bakalan
special
deres
field in
sih,
front of
maksudnya
her
paling
that deals
kecil-kecil gitu.
continuous electro damage to opponents within it. And it goes without saying that Shinobu is amazing at carrying out expeditions. With the passive talent Protracted Prayers, she gains increased rewards when dispatched on an Inazuma expedition for 20 hours. So she knows how to bring home the bacon.
Tasty.
It is. It's very tasty. Let me tell you, man, Ito sure is lucky to have such a capable deputy leader. But the feeling is mutual, and Shinobu feels the members of the gang are also super important to her. They are her true family members, regardless of her rebellious nature. Although Shinobu has to bail them out of trouble over and over again, the gang is the only place she feels truly free and at peace.
I think it's great that they found each other.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope everyone is feeling pretty excited for these new characters.
Bisa nge-heal ya?
Oh boy,
Aku
we
baru tahu nih.
covered a lot there.
Kirain dia
Yeah,
cuma ngasih efek apa
definitely
gitu.
a lot.
Soalnya ada
So,
tanda ke bawah ya di
I think
linknya.
it's about time we roll out our next redemption code.
Redemption code.
Redemption
Roll
code
out
lagi.
the redemption code!
Apa redemption code-nya? Oke, ada redemption code kedua. Dan ketiga itu DTNUKT, DTNUKT, WCC. Aduh, kok nggak besar? Ada. CC. 6D9. 6D9. Oh, thank you, Gib. Yang kedua ya. Nanti di akhir deh aku klaim. Lumayan ya 300 ya. Even?
All right, welcome back, everyone.
We're back!
Yes.
Dreams
Next,
is a
we
death.
will be diving into some of the new events players can expect to see coming their way in version 2.7.
Yanfei.
Our first event not only includes our new Archon Quest Interlude chapter, but
Okay.
will also contain a new challenge game mode. The event's
Ini di
called
custom ya?
Perilous Trail. The
Custom?
Archon Quest will be featuring a very unique cast of characters as Yanfei, Yelan, Ito, and Shinobu
Di
team up
custom
with the
lagi.
traveler when they become stranded deep in the chasm. And it's not long before we also discover that Xiao is also conducting an investigation of his own in the chasm.
Investigation, you say? Because there's a lot of history and secrets buried within the chasm, including the story of how the people of Liyue fought off monsters 500 years ago. Yelan has been monitoring this place for quite some time, trying to find out the truth of what happened back then. It turns out that this
Memang
piece of
Yelan itu emang
history
disuruh
is
ini ya,
also
kayaknya
related
emang
to her origins.
apa nyelidikin di chasm gitu sebelum kita masuk
Yeah,
ya.
the group will also find themselves facing
Sebelum
a
Iter
crisis
masuk
in the
maksudnya.
chasm and will have
Iter
to
masuk,
survive together in what will
Yelan itu udah duluan
definitely be
ini,
a
udah duluan
thrilling experience.
nyari tahu gitu kenapa
So
banyak
from
monster
what's been
di
revealed in the
chasm.
previous version, we know that there is a deep connection between the Yakshas
Oh ya, sama
and what
kejadian
happened in
500
the
tahun yang
chasm.
lalu katanya gitu ya.
It even seems that our vigilant Yaksha Shao has some obsession with the area. It'll be interesting to see why he's in the chasm and what he's looking for down there. Travelers will have to follow Shao's steps to learn more about the history that has been sealed there.
As travelers play through the Archon quest, the combat challenge Realms of Guile and War will also gradually become available. Travelers will need to constantly defeat enemies within a challenge domain.
Oh, even?
Completing 3 challenges will be counted as a round. The first 3 domains will consist of 3 rounds, and the last domain will have 6 rounds. What's unique about this event is that after
Okay,
each
event
round,
pertama.
you have to rearrange your party according to the domain's rules.
For example, in the Dire Cliff Court domain, only one member of the current party can be selected to continue on, while everyone else will
Oh,
enter
sama kayak kemarin.
recuperation mode
Kalau udah
and
dipakai
will
nggak bisa
be
dipakai
unable to
lagi.
fight. In another domain,
Di round
Kaleidoscope
kedua sama round
Cage,
ketiga ya.
2 characters will be selected at random
Tuh, di player
and will
rules,
be unable to continue
kayak
the
ke
fight.
band gitu.
Interesting. So it looks like travelers will need to be prepared to face a
Jadi
variety
kalau
of
misalnya kita pengen pakai
scenarios.
Xiao terus gitu
but
ya,
I'm
belum tentu
sure
bisa dapat
travelers
Xiao
will
gitu.
come up with some teams and strategies to handle the challenges. Still, it sounds like they're gonna need to use a lot of characters. I don't know if everyone's leveled up quite so many.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I know I
Oh,
gotta
banyak
level up
batu ya.
a lot of my characters. So it's important we mention that
Kayaknya at
each
least
of the
kita bawa
domains
Claymore
will
satu
also
deh.
have multiple trial characters prepared for travelers to use.
Ada trial
And
karakter, ada
additionally,
my karakter sama
travelers
trial
may
karakter.
select and equip 3
Yang di
stratagems
atas
per
tadi ya.
combat round that will provide buffs in battle.
Ini mending nih kalau kayak gini eventnya nggak bosanin ya.
Travelers may consume stratagem
Gelut-gelut.
shards they've collected in battle to redraw stratagems,
Kalau misalnya event
or
yang
select a
cerita itu udah bosan
previously
nih.
equipped stratagem for continued use. Stratagem shards may even be used to redeploy downed characters. With the help of all of these supporting mechanics, travelers can confidently try the challenges with different combinations of characters.
Yeah, and in addition to exchangeable rewards in the event shop, everyone should remember to also collect rewards from the challenge quests on the event page. The rewards will include an event-exclusive 4-star bow called Fading Twilight.
Fading Twilight.
Fancy.
Sounds cool.
So you
Belum
guys
lihat
have
statnya
got
apa,
to check
teman-teman,
out this
yang
event.
ini.
Oh, I definitely will. All right, our next event is called a Muddy Bazaar Adventure.
Muddy
This
Bazaar
one
Adventure.
also takes place down
Oh,
in
harus
the
pakai
chasm.
mekanik ini kayak ya, yang sinar ya.
Darn mysterious chasm.
So mysterious. For reasons unknown, some dark, mud-like substance has come pouring out of the caverns and mines of the chasm, and once again, the Sumeru scholar Hosseini has appeared to help us resolve the crisis. In this event, we will have to deal with constantly oozing dark mud, as well as monsters that have been strengthened by its effects.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah. With the help of Persina Spike, we'll need to clear the mud, weaken and defeat monsters, and let the spike purify the surrounding area while energizing itself. Attacks from monsters will disable the
Tuh, kan
spike,
Kazuha
so
tuh enaknya gitu
travelers
loh.
must be sure to protect.
Elemental skillnya nyedot ya.
Also, when the spike is operating normally, using blooming light with a lumenstone adjuvant of a certain level will clear out nearby oozing concretions,
Oh, tuh.
granting the spike
Ah,
additional energy
jadi
and
jatuh dari
speeding up
atas.
the charging process.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nice. As the event progresses through different phases, uses for the spike will also change. For example, the spike could release shockwaves at intervals that attack opponents and dispel the buffs that those opponents possess. Also, the challenge objectives will change throughout the event. In some challenges, travelers may have to defeat the enemies in a limited amount of time, while in others, travelers will have to escort a hot air balloon to its destination while clearing out
Air
dark mud
balloon.
along the way. In the last phase of the event, travelers will have to clear dark mud and defeat monsters to reach a high score. In this challenge, powerful opponents will appear and travelers may defeat them to earn more points.
travelers will need to be careful of the dark mud as it drains HP and affects our ability to move. So be sure to stay safe and make quick work of any enemies you encounter.
Keep yourself alive!
Yeah.
Sama kayak itulah teman-teman, sama
So, you
kayak
guys remember how I said that Shinobu studied law
mekanik
in
yang
the
itu
UA
ya,
before?
lumpur-lumpur hitam.
Well, to celebrate her graduation, we're holding a special event. The almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum Along Festival.
Dapat
Which,
event
in
lagi
case you didn't
itu
catch
ya.
that, is going to be another
Arataki
rhythm
Great
game
and
event.
Glorious.
Yes, rhythm game. Rhythm game.
Rhythm game! Rhythm game!
Rhythm
Yep,
game.
and we're going to be shaking things up a little from the previous music games. This time, travelers will be receiving
Ini
a
kesukaannya
drum,
Agip
so
nih.
the game will be
Rhythm
changing to
game.
a playstyle that is a little more suitable for a percussive feel.
It'll
Biasanya sih
probably be
alatnya
best if
bisa
we just
dipakai
show
ya,
the travelers how it works. So let's take a look at how to play.
Coba lihat gimana. Ah, kan.
All right, here we go.
Yes, pro mode. That's the only kind of rhythm game I want to play.
KSD,
Let's go,
JKL.
drum in hand.
All right, it's like one of
Sama
the
kayak
semicircle
Osu kalau lagi
style
mode piano.
ones.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Okay, so you gotta use two hands.
All right.
Aduh,
I mean, some people do them
Gitu
one-handed,
deh.
but I can't imagine doing that personally.
Yeah, it's tough for me.
We're seeing a lot of single notes.
ini seru nih.
Yep, we
Kayak
got
Guitar
the,
Hero.
we got the taps
Holds.
and we got the holds.
You got tippy taps
so
and
that's
the
good.
holds.
And then we have the double notes, too. You have to hold them down at the
Wah,
same
ini seru sih.
time.
Nice, multitasking.
Gitar Hero ya. Seru. Ini yang
I'm
bikin
really
event aja
loving this.
miss nggak tuh?
This music is bopping.
I know, right?
That's what all the kids say.
Bopping.
Rhythm game, let's go.
Oh, tough,
I think they
complicated.
missed one. Oh, they missed one. No.
No.
Combo
Look at that
breaker.
combo.
Double notes. Lots of double notes.
Sama kayak Osu persis.
I'm like bopping my head to the music.
Jadi
I'm into
kalau
this.
misalnya kita lepas nanti dia apa namanya ngehit lagi. Hitan pertama sama hitan kedua ya. Yang panjang-panjang itu loh teman-teman. Nah ini hitan pertama, hitan kedua nih. Nah. Rhythm game.
Time to shine.
Oh, how fun is that? Oh man, that looks so fun. to play.
Seru.
Well,
Event ketiga
considering
seru
the
ya.
travelers might be playing the rhythm game on
Event
a
ke-1,
variety of
event
different
kedua
devices,
gelut, event
the
ketiga
designers
rhythm.
have so kindly implemented a lag calibration function. This means travelers can calibrate their device by tapping the screen when they hear the accented pf, and can adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position they entered. By making these little adjustments, travelers can improve the gameplay experience for each of their individual devices and playing habits.
Mending
Also, we'll
dikebawahin
be
dong.
able to adjust the note falling speed as well as the volume of the button sound when pressed. Additionally, more detail was given to how the system determines whether each
tapi
note
semakin
is
ke bawah
counted
semakin
as
kecil ya
successfully
lingkarannya ya.
hit or missed. In this music game, travelers will have access to all three difficulties from the very beginning. So, travelers who are more confident in their drumming skills, such as myself, can clear the higher difficulties and still be able to collect the corresponding rewards for completing the lower difficulties as well. And just wait, I haven't even gotten to the coolest feature yet.
Oh.
As tunes are unlocked, a note editor mode will also be unlocked.
Oh,
Edit
cool.
bitmap,
Create your
let's
own.
All right,
Oh.
that is pretty cool.
Travelers can freely edit the note positions in these tunes to create their own beat maps of the
Bisa
game's musical
buat lagu
scores, which can then
sendiri.
be shared with other people.
Nice.
Of course, in order to share your tunes with others, you will first be required to play the song and reach a specific rank to generate the share code.
Ini
And
fix it.
finally,
Si
travelers
kendangnya ini
will
ya,
also
kendangnya
find
itu
some
bisa
special gifts and messages
diambil gitu,
left
kayak
by some
dikasih gitu
familiar
hadiah.
friends at
Nih,
the festival. So don't forget to check those out.
dapat hadiahnya ya.
Oh, I know you will.
All right, and last but not least, we have another interesting event. The aim
Event
of the
keempat?
event? Create
Event
a
keempat coba.
robot.
Core of
Nobody
the
saw that one
apparatus.
coming. That's right, travelers will receive a material collector from a toy merchant from Fontaine. There are a total of 3 processes you must complete. Number 1, source material collection. Number 2, elemental charge. And number 3, core activation. Completing these processes will produce a robotic furnishing that can be placed in the Serenity pot.
The robots
Okay.
can have a variety of possible
Buat,
model types and
eh,
animations,
cara dilipat.
which will be determined by what you do during the 3 processes we just mentioned. There's even a chance to produce a special furnishing that can perform all 3 animations.
Oh,
Banyak
nice.
ininya ya.
During the event,
Blueprint
travelers will
robotnya.
be able to claim a total of 4 robots from test model vouchers. If, say, you were unable to produce the model you wanted, you can use the
Nggak
trade
begitu
function to
kepake
send
sih di
requests
aku ya.
and obtain the
Aku
product
jarang
model
main
that you
Serenity
need.
Pot soalnya.
Who's excited to make some robots?
I am! Yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone makes in this event. And that's it for the new events in version 2.7.
Ada 4
Next,
aja ya.
we have some important system
Yang
updates and
pertama tadi 2
optimizations coming
gelut,
to the game.
yang ketiga rhythm, yang
First,
keempat
to help travelers on their adventures,
Even
the
Serenity
system
Pot.
designers have added challenge feature tips to the beginning of some high-level material domains. These will include some suggestions on how to quickly defeat the monsters in the domain, which might help travelers find the optimum team or strategy to
What the?
efficiently clear it.
challenge
Next,
fitur.
the system designers will be providing some detailed tips to help players train and strengthen their characters. When players open the character talents menu, they can use the newly added talent
Ini
reference
di HP
button
nih dia
to see
bukanya.
talent priority recommendations based on the actual data of
Oh.
other active players.
Oke.
And by pressing the attribute reference button in the character artifacts menu,
Jadi nggak usah
players can
ini
see
ya,
the main
ditanya-tanya
attribute
ya.
usage statistics for each artifact slot. The system designers wish to give everyone more intuitive data to reference while choosing how to strengthen each of your
Oke, jadi
characters.
Ooh,
ini
cool.
ini bagus nih.
That'll make it easier.
Ininya si
The talent
ininya.
reference button looks
Update
super
terbarunya.
convenient.
Jadi
Like,
kalian
it
nggak
seems
usah
like
tanya
it'll be
lagi
really
ya.
helpful if you're kind of on the fence
Mau
and you
artefak
don't
yang
know
kayak
which one to
gimana,
pick. You can see what
terus
everybody else has
talentnya
done in
yang
the
mana
past.
duluan gitu. Udah
Totally.
direkomendasiin gitu sama
Anyways,
Mihoyo.
we also have another
Nice, nice,
update
nice.
regarding the game's music. During version 2.7, we will be releasing a new OST album, Millilith's Watch, which
Bagus, bagus.
includes all the music composed by the Hoyo Mix team
Mekanik
for the
yang
new
baru.
Chasm area.
Ooh, sounds cool. My favorite part of any game is the soundtrack, so I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have a new collaboration to announce to everyone. Genshin Impact will be teaming up with the Funko brand to release a series of Genshin
My
Impact
God.
Funko Pops.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Stay
The first wave will feature figurines of Paimon, Ether, the
Lumin.
one I voice, and Lumine.
Kecing,
These
Hilkur,
will be
Diluc.
released as Funko Pop Asia bobblehead figures. Travelers who are interested
Pop
can head to
Asia.
the official Funko website to be notified when the figures are released. Although you have to wait for the figures, you won't have to wait for the next redemption code.
Redemption code. Redemption code selanjutnya. Redemption code selanjutnya apa guys? HSN, UKT, XCC, PWV, PWV. XCC, PWV, oke. Redeem code number 3. The third redeem code. Oke, udah semua ya tadi ya redeem code-nya. Biasanya sih cuman 3 aja sih. Dah. Thank you, Gip. HSN, UKT, XCC, PWV.
Wow, are we seriously at the end already? For real? That flew by.
Yeah, but we actually covered a lot of content
we
today.
definitely. You know, we did cover a lot, didn't we?
Selesai ya?
And as usual,
Cuman
I gotta
35
ask
menit.
you guys, how did you like
Spam,
being
ada
on
lagi
the
nggak?
special program?
Super fun.
It was great.
Cuman 35
I
menit
love
doang.
my little chibi.
And I'm super excited to have gotten to give Yelan a formal introduction. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yelan?
And I'm really excited for people to meet Kooky.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many
Coba,
things
coba.
coming.
Like
I
the
am-
rhythm game.
The rhythm game.
Rhythm game.
Yes. And building a robot.
Antingnya, cuy.
I'm excited for the storyline
Antingnya
as
Yelan.
well to see
Lucu yang
you
chibi.
know, more of what is happening down there in the chasm. There's a lot going on down there. But yeah, I guess that is it for today's special program. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh,
and
selesai
we'll see
teman-teman.
y'all next time. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Sudah selesai. Oke. Oke, sudah selesai ternyata, guys. Ternyata sudah selesai. Oke, menarik di sini untuk di bagian karakternya ya, seperti kalian yang udah lihat. Karakternya itu double banner, Xiao sama Yelan yang pasti karakter-karakter yang bagus yang di double bannerin, dan karakter itu di banner yang kedua, pasal yang kedua. Begitu ya. Nah, coba aku mau redeem code-nya dulu nih. Redeem code-nya dulu kali ya, bisa kali ya. Redeem code dulu. Set. Kode yang pertama adalah ini. Oke. Jebret. Boom. Sip. Kode yang kedua itu ini. Sebentar teman-teman semuanya. Already use. Oh, cooldown. Redeemnya cooldown. Oke. Yang ketiga lumayan nih. Bisa dapat 300 primo gem cuma-cuma. Udah semua teman-teman. Oke guys, dapat. Jangan lupa diambil redeem code-nya, ada 300 primo gem. Dan untuk minggu depan, untuk di hari Rabu juga bakalan dapat primo gem 400 lagi, jangan lupa, karena belum update. Jadi tanggal 25 kalau nggak salah ya, pokoknya hari Rabu minggu depan itu masih ada redeem code lagi. Oke, mungkin segitu aja ya untuk si Genshin Impact-nya teman-teman ya. Terima kasih yang udah ngikutin live streamingnya, karena ini aku gak bakalan private karena ini berhubungan dengan live streaming. Jadi live streaming tetap aku publik, karena udah selesai juga untuk si bagian hariannya. Dan untuk si paling spiral habis aku bakalan offline aja nanti. Makasih teman-teman yang udah nonton. Agip, thank you Gip udah nemenin melihat ini ya live streaming Genshin Impact 2.7. Karena di sini aku boring banget, gak tau mau ngapain, jadi ya udahlah live streaming ini aja. Oke, terima kasih teman-teman yang udah nonton. Bye bye, see you next time teman-teman. Bye bye.